Yep, here it is. Oh, I hated this. Oh, I hated this. Oh, how I hated this. Yeah, this one sucks. Doesn't help that the car drives like an asshole. It's hard enough to get a fast time, but this car has to drive like a douche at the same time. You're supposed to take this corner at 100 miles an hour, by the way. Just letting you know that. That's what the game wants you to do. That's what the gold standard expects, is that you get that going at 100 miles an hour. And I think a lot of this game's gold standard shit might actually have to do with assists. Like, you could not actually do this in real life without assists. Like, if you turned assists off, then you wouldn't be able to do this shit that you can do in this game. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I did the one RUF challenge with assists off faster than with on, so you never know. Maybe assists are just there to bring you down. What, am I supposed to be the arbiter of assists? Am I supposed to be able to speak after an hour long of this? After an hour long of my worst fucking nightmares when I was 10? God, this shit haunted my dreams when I was little. I like Vigilante 8-second offense. I always fucking call the game Vigilante 8-second offense. It's called V8 Vigilante. The game is called V8 Vigilante. Second offense. And I've always called it Vigilante 8. I don't fucking know why. Maybe like some online things. I should look up the game and see if V8 Vigilante comes up before Vigilante 8-second offense. Because in all likelihood, I have looked up the game since I got my computer, so I'm sure it's there somewhere. Like, for the longest time, I remember for like the first 2 years that I owned my computer, the browser history went all the way back to when I got it. And like, I found that one website with a tic-tac-toe game that I played in like my 5th video ever. So that was pretty neat, but ever since then, fucking... Wow, thank you for wrecking at the very last second. Looks like we get to go through all this again. Good. Good. Didn't want to move on or anything, no. That would have sucked if we had to move on. Man, I just want to stay on this race forever. Yeah, it turns off assist in the final corner, apparently. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Because other than that one fucking corner, this car was driving just fine. This car was driving absolutely fine until that final corner, so I don't know what the fuck that was all about. Anyway, Vigilantes. Yeah, V8 Vigilante. That's what the game is actually. It's actually V8 letter E Vigilantes. But, that's what the game is, but for some reason it was Vigilante 8. Makes no sense. Makes no fucking sense. Now I'm really curious, and I just want to flip over to my computer and see what the truth is. I still can't fucking talk. Yeah, I hate how sessions go along, and I just kind of start losing control of my mouth because it really adds to the idea that I do a lot of drugs. And the thing is, I know I give myself a real stoner appearance, but I've never even touched drugs yet. Like, I've had some beer. I had some beer. That's about it. And we're not even close. Wow, good. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. You know, there's no doubt in my mind. I mean, I want to keep commentating just in case. But I'm pretty sure. But until we get to the rage, I should just start raging out. I should start fake raging just so I have something to actually put into this video. Because ever since I started doing this face cam, I've had really tame reactions to things. Like, there have been times where I've reacted over the top to things, but not even, like, enough for this fucking face cam to actually make a difference in my life. Like, an actual difference in the video's quality. Like, I think what people pictured was going on in this room when I got mad is a lot more entertaining than what actually happens when I get mad. Because most of the time it's just me sitting here with a fucking frown, and I'm just mad and I'm saying fuck this game. Yeah. God, my back hurts. Alright, let's try and take this wide and let's see if that'll help out with the fucking oversteering shit or whatever. Well, that was kind of good, maybe, I don't know, probably not. Well, we still didn't make it. I'm a whole second off. That's good. That's good to know. That I'm not even close. In the slightest at all. Even after I thought I did really good just then. Yeah, that's good to know. That makes me feel better about my driving abilities. I'm gunning for bronze, don't forget. I could be going 5 seconds faster. Instead, I can't even do anything right. Like, see, that's the worst part about all this, is that it's just like the fucking na in your face kind of shit. Like, there's 5 seconds that I can pick up anywhere on this racetrack. There's 5 seconds that I can pick up from what I'm doing. And I still can't even get fucking bronze. Like, that's just the fucking... That's the worst. That is making me feel down in the dumps that I suck that bad. Like, there's all this time that I could pick up anywhere on this track, and yet... This is where we're situated. This is the situation we're in. Where I'm barely clawing my way past bronze levels, when anywhere on this track I can pick up at any second 5 whole seconds just to get me to a gold. Like, where is all this speed that I'm missing? I feel like I'm going the exact same pace that I was on the previous lap. And I thought I was doing pretty decent that time. I thought I had a half-decent run going. Well, it was a whole second faster, so... Yeah. Still 4.5 seconds off of the gold, but, you know... What you gonna do? So, yeah, well, this was the worst one, too. Like, this is the one that this was the only one that I really had memory of hating with all my fucking heart. Okay, maybe that one sucked too, but I don't remember. It's just this one. It was just the one that we just did in the last one here. So, you never know. We could get this one in the first try. I've been to these racetracks enough fucking times to be able to do that. You'd think I'd have the ability to get around the place in a speedy enough lap on my first try since I've gone to these courses so much. I know exactly what to expect. Then again, it really is the difference of the vehicles. Like, I always use a really powerful-ass car, so I'm always used to how fast I should be going as opposed to how fast this car can actually, you know, handle me turning at something. Like race cars turn so much better than production cars. And then you have expectations and all that shit. Well, I don't even know what to think anymore. I don't even know what to think. But like, NASCAR is a game of inches. Well, road racing is not so much inches, but rather just like, you know... Because you see, I'm getting these fucking long-ass laps and I feel like I'm doing pretty fast and I could be doing 4 seconds faster. So, you can pick up a whole lot in many places. Like, I can have one really spectacular corner and not even have to worry about the rest of the course. Just coast my way through it. That's kind of what road racing's all about. It's just you gotta be on top of your game at all times. Which is interesting, because the next race after this is recorded is actually Infineon, so maybe group qualifying will be a fun experience. I don't know. Group qualifying is stupid, though. Please, no. Okay. Made it. I made it! Alright, I'm gonna have to not slow down on this corner, so let's hope for the best. Yeah, you can. Just took that corner without lifting. Not even lifting. Oh, fuck, dude. You piece of shit. I knew it. I knew it wouldn't give me in my first try. Are you kidding me? My first try? As if. We really gotta stretch this out as long as possible. Let's make him go another 2 minutes around this fucking road course. That'll really teach him for living and existing in this plane of being, you know? That'll teach him for thinking it was such a good idea to exist. You piece of shit. Go suck a dick. Stupid ass. But yeah, you gain a lot in many different places. And like especially coming off of corners into like not even like coming into a simpler part of the track where you don't even have to brake, like outside of the technical portions. If you come out of a technical portion really good, then that really sets you up for the next corner, because you could be going 10 whole miles per hour faster than the guy next to you. Truly it is a game of inches. I wasn't paying attention to the checkpoint times last time because I was thinking I can maybe weasel my way into a one shot at glory type of deal. But I'm not that leet. I wasn't leet enough. I failed. I failed my Call of Duty brethren. Is it just me, or does Call of Duty Infinite Warfare look like shit objectively? Like, I feel like if it was a different developer trying to do this for like a Mass Effect game, guys, if that was a Mass Effect game, I think that would have been good. But instead, they kind of fucking failed to deliver. Delivering the goods. That's a Skid Row song. They did a live version of that with Rob Halford. Goddamn, that's just one of the most tragic moments in all of music history. Rob Halford and Sebastian Bach went their separate ways with their respective bands. Rob Halford never went to Skid Row. Rob Halford could have went to Skid Row. So I barely got that. That's good. I picked up 1/10 of a second somewhere, which is sad, seeing as how that was my second time around the course and I was used to it. But it was better than the last one, so fuck it. Okay. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Is this gonna be my flagship series from here on out? Gran Turismo 3 license challenges. Yeah. They should revoke my license after watching this series. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is the best you got. This is the best that you have. See, like, this is why I really like this track, because there's long sweeping corners, so you don't have to brake in them, and that's pretty fun. As opposed to, you know, I'm having flashbacks from when I actually fuck you. As opposed to having to slow down in every single corner, and then inevitably slowing down way more than you need to, so you lose a lot of time. See, that's why I like courses with a lot simple cornering. Especially for license challenges. Because it just makes everything 10,000 times more reasonable. Like, I probably just slowed way more down than I actually needed to there in that corner. I could be all the way off I could be past this fucking S turn here by now. If I'd done it right. Wow, I did terrible through those S's there. And yet I'm still going faster than I was the first time. You see, it really is a game of inches. Even though I just said it wasn't a game of inches, so much as it is in NASCAR. Because there's so few corners. You gotta execute every one of them perfectly. Like, if you fuck up once in a road course, like, well, you got all these other turns to go to make it up. You know? It's not like, get loose in one corner and your entire race is fucked. It's a lot more reasonable than that. Fuck you! Asshole pile of shit. God fucking damn it, I knew it. I knew I couldn't get my hopes up. Couldn't get my hopes up that I would get past that without getting fucked up the ass for no reason. That's good. That's good. Let's see if I can stay on course this time. Let's just give the sand a wide berth. Yeah, there we go. That's a whole, like, half a second faster than when I went through there last. And you know what? I think the biggest problem that I have is that I'm not going all out. Like, I'm trying to be way more careful not to fly off the course and then lose automatically. Like, if I was throwing caution to the wind, I'd probably have much better times. Maybe not perfect, but I'd be much better. Like, if I had more confidence in myself to be able to not fly off the fucking course like I did right here 10 seconds ago. Actually, no, it was a whole minute. See, this course is really short. That's what I like about it. It's deceivingly short. I like that. That's fun. That's fun shit right there. It's fun shit. See, I was actually closer to the silver time that time around. See, I kind of threw caution to the wind during that tunnel section, so... Yeah. So I am holding back, I guess. I guess I am holding back. I might just be subconsciously doing that too, like... I don't know. I'm just putting the minimum amount possible out there.